How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. I will go over this right now. As you know, I in my last video, Daniel chapter 11. Daniel chapter 11, the king of the south. This is when the king of the south takes over. Daniel chapter 11. Daniel chapter 9 is the day count. 70 years is completed. Daniel chapter 10. I will go over this right now because this is exactly what's happening right now. And this is when we leave. It says, in the 3rd year of Cyrus, the king of Persia. Well, as I have said before, Cyrus, king of Persia, Cyrus, Trump coin, you guys all know about this. They made coins comparison him to Cyrus. Well, as Daniel's vision right here, it says in the 3rd year of Cyrus, it says the 1st month, the 21st day. I will go over this right now, and I'm going to set up. This is a lengthy video. This just proves what I've been saying all along about the barley, and I will go over this. See, it says in the 3rd year, in the 3rd year. Right here, as I said, the new moon's right here. The full moon's right here. This is the new month right here. 3rd year. Okay. How you go to the date-to-date calculator right here. This is when Trump was in office. This is the 14th. As you can see, it's in the 3rd year. 3 years, 11 months. Once it gets to the 21st, it wouldn't be in the 3rd year, and Trump wouldn't be in office. So as I said right here, this is correct because it's in the 3rd year. If it was right here, he would be out of office. Anywhere down here would be out of office. This can all be rejected. Unless you can prove things in the Bible, I don't want to hear it. So right here is the new year. This is the new year. The barley was ready, as I've been saying all along. The barley's ready right here. This is the 1st month. I will have at the end of this video, I have videos of Rivka about the barley. My buddy RJ gave them to me because we've been talking about this for a while. So, this is the 14th day of the 1st month. I will prove this also too in Daniel chapter 10. I will set up for this next. Right here. Michael the archangel. It says right here, if you notice, Michael, you can do this for yourself. Daniel has all of the counts. Daniel has everything. Daniel understood the vision. It says right here, Michael, the prince. There's 2 places that Michael is in the Bible. It's in Daniel, in Daniel. It's in Daniel chapter 10 and Daniel chapter 12. These are the 2 groups. Michael stood up. He saw Daniel. I will set up for this next. Then in Daniel chapter 12 right here, what does it say? It says right here, it says the great prince stood for the children and the people. It says right here, everyone that was found written in the book right here. You notice it says written in the book. This right here, Daniel chapter 10, as I've been saying all along. These people right here are written in the book of remembrance. As it says in Malachi, as I've said before. The book of remembrance was written before him. So this one right here, are the people that are written in the book of remembrance. This one right here are the people that are written in the book of life, right here. So I will set up for the next part next. This is the first part of my video. I'm going to go over Daniel chapter 10 right here. It talks about unpleasant bread. Unpleasant bread is unleavened bread. It's very tasteless. unpleasant bread. He talks about it in Daniel chapter 10. I will go over this next, and I hope you're all doing well. Yes, this is just an overview of the second part of my video. As you can see right here, I show, it says in Daniel, right here in 1, it says in the 3rd year of Cyrus, right here, 3rd year of Cyrus, which this is correct, Trump, the 3rd year of Trump, in the 3rd year. This is the 14th. Right here, I will go over the date right now because some people will probably want to know that right away. So this would be the 14th day of the first month. The 14th day, Passover. Passover's always on a full moon. Nobody can deny that. That's the fact. The 14th day of the first month. That's what the Bible says. On a full moon. Right here. Passover. So, Daniel has counts. 28th right here is a full moon. Then the 21st day is the 4th. The 4th of January, or the 4th of February, right here. This would be the 21st day, okay? 21st day. The 22nd, 23rd, '23 and 24th. It's got 2 counts in there. 21st day, it's 3 days later. Right here. This would be the 14th day of the first month, Passover. Full moon, right there. Then you have the 21st day, the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. So it would be Sunday. 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. It'd be Sunday the 7th. 7. These are the days I'm watching right here. Why is that? Like I said, right here in Daniel chapter 1, it says, in the 3rd year of Cyrus, check. As I showed you in your date-to-date calculator right here. The 14th day would be the first day of the month. This would be, so you'd still be in the third year of Trump, because he took office on the 21st. So this would be 7 days before. As I showed you here, Trump has been called Cyrus, and they call him Cyrus. They've even made coins about him. It says in right here, this vision was for the future. He understood the vision. As I showed you right here, in Daniel, 2 times. These are the 2 departures. I will go over this one just for a second. It says, this is 12, Daniel 12. The great purge which standeth for the children of the people. There shall be a time of trouble, such as never went since there was a nation, and even to that same time the people shall be delivered, and them that were found in the book, written in the book. This one right here is the book of life, as I've been saying. As I showed you right here, troublous times. This is the same thing. Summer is nigh. You know, the kingdom of God is nigh at hand, just like I said. March 20th. Troublous times. Up here, this right here, I will play this at the end, the whole Daniel chapter 10 at the end. Right here. Says, Daniel, says, I ate no pleasant bread, nor flesh or wine came into my mouth, nor did I anoint myself with oil until 3 full weeks were fulfilled. Unpleasant bread is Pesach. It's no leaven. It's tasteless. I ate no pleasant bread, nor flesh or wine. This is just what I'm talking about. Right here. It says, and the 24th day of the first month, as I was at the side of the river. 24. This is of the first month, as I show you right here. First month starts at the new moon. Passover, 14th day of the first month. The 24th day, as I showed you, it comes to the 7th. I'm watching both days. This would be, as I showed you, the full moon. That'd be the 14th. That would be the 4th and the 5th, and then the 7th. That would be a Sunday. That would be February 4th to the 5th and the 7th. Right here. 20 days. And then, as I showed you right here, 24 days. It's a 2-day count. It's 3 days apart. But the prince of Persia withstood me for 21 days. But lo, Michael the chief prince came to help me, and I maintained there for three weeks. So in other words, Daniel looked up in this. He looked up. So in other words, he looked up. He saw the vision. There was a war in heaven. He saw the war in heaven. I will set up for my next part next, and I will carry on and do the same thing with this part. Love you all. Yes, as I said right here, says in Daniel chapter 10, this is what Michael the archangel said to Daniel. Says, when said unto me, in other words, Michael said unto me, fear none of these things. From the first day that you had set thine heart to understanding and to chasten thyself before the Lord, thy words were heard. We have come for your words, as I have been saying all along. Says in John right here, verily, 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 I say unto you, if any man keeps my sayings, he shall never see death. What are his sayings? His sayings are the Lord's Prayer, and his sayings are Luke 21:36. So when Daniel was told this by Michael the archangel, they are coming for their words. One will be taken, one will be left. One will be taken, one will be left. They are coming for your words. Your words were heard. I have said this before in my videos. So let's play the chapter. And as I said, and I've been saying, right here, the Abib is the first month. The Barley, the Abib. New moon, first new moon. I will put Rivka's videos, and I will put them in there next. That's going to be the next part of my video. I'll do that next. But the Abib is right here. The barley was ready at the new moon. The count of the Omer. Rivka can explain all this. This would be the 14th day of the first month. This would be the 21st day of the first month, which would be the 4th. That'd be the 21st, and then the 24th day would be the 7th. So I'm watching here. Something could go dark. I will play Daniel right here. Daniel chapter 10.
Daniel 10. In the 3rd year of Cyrus, king of Persia, a thing was revealed unto Daniel, whose name was called Belteshazzar. And the thing was true, but the time appointed was long, and he understood the thing and had understanding of the vision. In those days I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks.
21 days.
I ate no pleasant bread, neither came flesh nor wine in my mouth, neither did I anoint myself at all, till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled. And in the 24th day of the first month,
24th day of the first month,
by the side of the great river, which is Hiddekel, that I lifted up mine eyes, and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass, and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude.
And
I, Daniel, alone saw the vision, for the men that were with me.
If you notice, he saw the vision. The people that with him didn't see the vision. That's going to be us. Jesus is going to appear to those that are looking for him. He's not going to be appearing to people that aren't looking for him. He's going to appear to those that are looking for him.
Saw not the vision, but a great quaking fell upon them, so that they fled to hide themselves.
That's what's going to happen.
Therefore I was left alone, and saw this great vision. And there remained no strength in me, for my comeliness was turned in me into corruption, and I retained no strength. Yet heard I the voice of his words, and when I heard the voice of his words, then was I in a deep sleep on my face, and my face toward the ground. And behold, an hand touched me, which set me upon my knees, and upon the palms of my hands. And he said unto me, O Daniel, a man greatly beloved.
Beloved, as many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. This is love.
Understand the words that I speak unto thee, and stand upright. For unto thee am I now sent. And when he had spoken this word unto me,
The angels will be sent for those that are looking for him, those that have the words, as I showed.
I stood trembling. Then said he unto me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand, and to chasten thyself before thy God, thy words were heard, and I am come for thy words. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. Now I am come to make thee understand what shall befall thy people in the latter days, for yet the vision is for many days.
There you go. So that was the battle in heaven that he was talking about right there, as I showed you right here. As I showed you, Daniel chapter 10, this is the first departure. Daniel chapter 12, this is the second departure. These people have trouble, just like I told you about this summer. Summer is nigh. They will see trouble. We won't see trouble. So I hope you're all doing well. Like I said, I will at the end of this video just put the Rivka about the Abib. Abib is always the barley harvest. You can't come to the temple empty, as I've been saying before, right here. So he said that they fought for 21 days. So that would be here. And then 3 days later, it came for him. So between the 4th and the 7th, love you all. And this makes beautiful sense. If something doesn't make sense, I reject it myself. And as I showed you right here, with a new moon right here, and then the full moon right here. Passover is always on a full moon, the 14th day of the first month. This is 14 days, and then 21 days is right here, and then 3 days later is the 7th. So I hope you're all doing well. It's kind of ironic that the Super Bowl's on the 7th. Love you all. I hope you're all, don't be drunken. Kind of ironic, don't be drunken. So here you go. Hope you're all doing well. Yes, I am watching these days. I knew this for a while. I've been talking to my buddy RJ about it, and he agreed with me, and he sent me things on the barley. I will put RJ's video right at the end of this one. He sent me these videos about the Abib. You can go Abib in the Bible. The Bible, Abib's always first month. It always says Abib. It's when the barley's ready, because you can't come to the temple empty, as I have said all along, and I'm not the only one that says this. Love you all. Bye. Yes, this is a tribute to my buddy RJ, which we all work together here. I love you all. People send me stuff all the time. I love you all. We're all working together, from Rod to, I could name you all, Jeff, Sandy. I love you all. You send me stuff. This is from RJ, because it says results and activities of search of the start of the biblical year and months in Israel. As you can see right here, this is Musha's wife. She stopped doing this and went on Musha's channel and just does it on Musha's channel. She right here, she goes over everything. This was like 3 years ago.
It says I'm alive.
So she goes out.
Extra lunar cycle. This year, if we have the mid-March wave sheaf date, I don't expect this barley bad connection. There it is. I don't expect this barley to be able to get very big. I'm 5'5". Last year it was to my shoulders. I would be surprised if it made it to my waist. Of course, again.
So she talks about it. She said in my videos, this is 3 years old. Yes, I know. It's a couple years old, whatever. But it's always in the mid-March. The barley's ready. It's ready now, as I've been saying. RJ found this, which thank you, RJ. She had her own channel before Musha and her. They've been married, but she did this on her own because this is kind of like her thing. She starts out her biblical calendar on a bead, which it's ready, as I said, right here. It was ready right here. The new moon, she explains it. I will post her videos down below if anybody wants it. She explains it. So in other words, this is a Abib, just like Musha was saying. This is Passover. This fits right in with Daniel, as I said, Daniel chapter 10. As I said, Daniel 11 is about the king of the south. And then comes after that is Daniel chapter 12, which talks about the second harvest. And all these things happen as I showed you about Michael. And right here, like I said, just to review, this is the 21st day, which is 21st day of the first month, just as the count in Daniel. Right here, the 4th, that would be the 21st day. And the 7th would be on Sunday, February 7th. So I'm watching something to happen between here and the 7th. A great shaking could happen here, Daniel. They fled. We will see. So this is my video. I hope you're all doing well. I love you all. I could name you all. Thank you, Barry, and everybody. And this is correct. This matches up with the Bible. I'm showing you in the Bible. This is the first month. This is the 14th day, just as in Daniel's vision. Ate unpleasant bread for 21 days right here. And then 14th day of the first month. This is the 21st day, which would be the 4th, and then the 7th, Super Bowl Sunday. Very interesting. Like I said, here's her video. I will copy and paste her down below. She's not the only one. A lot of people talk about the Abib being the first month, and I could go on and on about this, but I have before. Love you all, and I hope you're all doing well, and I'm looking forward to meeting you all. So I'm going to finish this up here. Thank you. Bye.